And good evening, one and all, and welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. You were lost and now you are found, and you are all most welcome here. Thank you so much for joining me tonight as we embark once again into the shadowy depths of the darkest dungeon. And let us see who is in the chat this evening. Hang on. There we are. So we have Hayden, Storyteller Bree, Samuel, Scarlett, good to see you again. Tempest Ultra, Tempest Ultra, Artemis, Wolf Warrior, and Stormgrad. How's it going, guys? Ooh, I know, Scarlett. You're always just lingering in the air around. Ever watching, always vigilant. So, where we had our last session, there were a few little technical hiccups along the way, but that's okay. It's a new DLC, and I had a look, and it seems that they have done a bit of a patch to try and smooth things along a bit. But yes, we will be having a bit more of a look at the Butcher Circus DLC. We might just do one match at the beginning and then one match at the end, and kind of still focusing mostly on the plot that we've got going for now. If that sounds good with you guys. Just adjusting the volume a bit. Off to Redthorn Estate. How you guys doing? How's this week been for you guys? I hope all of you have been staying safe out there.
You answered the letter. Now, like me, you are a part of this place.
And we wouldn't have it any other way, dear ancestor. But let us start this off on the right foot with some good old shenanigans at the circus. What? Hayden? Hayden Parke with 1,500 bits! Thank you so much, dude! Regrettably, I will not be able to stay for this stream, so I shall leave you with this and see you next time. Dude, thank you so much! The stream was going to be up on YouTube on Monday, so I hope you can check it out then. But thank you so much, dude. I really appreciate it. But all the best to you. Have a great weekend. Let us get things off on the right foot with getting the Thirst Squad back together, methinks. Starting the night off right. Oh, if you guys started playing this at the same time that I was streaming it and we just happened to get matched up, that would be so funny. And I would probably end up completely embarrassing myself because I'm quite awful at this game at times. I'm not good at PvP. I'm really not good at PvP. But I try my best. Thank you, Valtharis. I will stay hydrated. And one thing I'm going to be trying to do is streaming longer. For like longer sessions in general, because I'm trying to build up that streamer stamina. Ooh. That is a really cool looking banner. Woohoo! Okay. First things first, we get bleeds going. Shit. Okay, one bleed going. Come on, come on. So yes, for those of you who are in the chat, there is 2 new things that you can do with the channel points that you accumulate as you watch the stream and participate in the chat. Essentially, if you want to just gently remind me to hydrate myself with water, it's not to encourage me to take a drink of alcohol, it's to just keep hydrated and to adjust my posture, because sometimes I get really focused on the game and my posture tends to like kind of hunch over a little bit. So it's just a gentle reminder to make sure that I'm flexing my back a bit. Ooh, off to a good start already with that. Come on. Come on. What you gonna do? Damn it. She's quick on her feet. That's annoying. Well, you guys have been very enthusiastic about making sure that I stay hydrated. And if I'm going to be streaming longer, it might result in, you know, about halfway through, maybe like a quick 5-minute break or something like that to refill my water bottle, stretch my legs a bit. Okay. Bleed. Yes, okay. Got some more bleeds going. Deja vu is one of those fascinating phenomena that you don't realize how often it happens until it like kind of all sinks in that everything comes together. Come on. Yes. Good. I need to work on that stress a bit. Okay, game sounds a bit low. Okay, I'll fix that. There we go. I think that's a bit better. So I want you guys to be able to hear this. Good. Lovely, everyone can hear it now. So I try to adjust it and keep it relatively balanced for the game that we're playing, because sometimes it's really loud and in your face, and then other times it's a bit more subdued. I love the soundtrack too. Ooh, that's good to know. The Jester does like a sizable chunk of stress healing. Come on. Stop that. I don't like you. Come on. That's okay.
Frustration and fury, more destructive than 100 cannons.
Good. Yeah. That's why I'm kind of prioritizing taking care of the man-at-arms first. It's the Bellows ability. I think it gives stress damage, and like a ton of stress damage, which is why everyone is stressing the fuck out, which I do not like. Like, this game could be stressful at times, but, you know, I don't want them to go completely insane. And he'll use Bellows again, no doubt.
And now the true test. Hold fast or expire.
That's okay. That's okay, it's okay, that's okay, that's okay.
The human mind. Fragile.
God damn it.
Like a robin's egg.
Yes! Okay. He's off the map.
A faint hope blossoms.
He's off the map. We're good. We're good, we're good, we're good. What you gonna do? What are you gonna do? That your MVP is off the board. Come on, Thirst Squad, we got this. Come on.
Well, 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 it would appear the buffoon is flummoxed.
Indeed. What will you do? What will you do? Can you guys hear me okay? Or should I bring my mic closer to where I am at the moment? Ooh, there we go.
Inspiration and
Nice,
improvement.
nice. Oh, okay. That's pretty cool, Wolf Warrior. So you do get some kind of reward if you just stress your enemies out to the point where they all die. Good, good, good. Good, you guys can hear me all good. What will you do? What will you do? I'm trying to tell myself not to get cocky again, but come on, we're doing pretty good. We're doing pretty good in this match.
The fool has no plan.
Ooh.
No strategy.
They could do nothing. Oh, damn it. I think that was because he was stunned. Ah, it's alright. What will you do? What will you do? Okay, you'll do that. Fair enough. Come on. It's okay.
There can be no hope in this hell.
That's okay. We got this. I've got into the habit of singing when I'm at work. Like, I'll have my headphones on and I'll have music playing quite loudly, and I'll just start belting it out while I'm busy working.
The end approaches.
There, Samuel? It's okay. We have a plan. We have a plan. I think we're going to be okay.
A momentary abatement.
Stop that. Don't like that. That's okay. We got this, guys. I think we got this. I'm just trying to keep an eye on everyone's stress levels because that's making me just a little bit worried. Come on. Oh, close. Close, close, close. Oh, thank you, Valtharis. Plague grenade.
A dizzying blow to body and brain. A hand's breadth from becoming unwound.
Come on. Who's next? Yes!
Continually onslaught.
Good, good, good.
Destroy them
Good, good, good.
all.
Thank you, Samuel. That's so sweet. I'm really trying to just practice singing more and more. And singing while I work is a good way to do it. Come on. Come on, you know you've lost. You can feel it in your bones.
The walls close in. The shadows whisper of conspiracy.
That's okay. That's okay. That's not okay. Come on. Oh, thank you, Zorro, for the hydrate reminder. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Not a fan of that, though. Good. Ugh, damn it. Their Vestal is a slippery one. Come on. What you gonna do? What will you do? What will you do? Ah.
Wounds of war can be
Fight off the inevitable. I understand.
never hidden.
I'm going to transfer that blight over. Just so that our Vestal stays alive. Because even though I'm pretty sure we've got this at this point, I still want to play it somewhat safe.
Reeling,
Yeah.
about to break.
Fuck you.
Teetering on the brink. facing the abyss.
Come on. Hey, welcome Daniel. You're not late at all, we were just getting started.
The reveling throne demands its portion. The reveling throne demands its portion.
There we go. That's better. I will say that is commendable. If you know you're losing and you still keep fighting. Even to the bitter, bloody end. Oh, thank you so much for the host, Daniel. That was not good. Hey, Zorro, how's it going? Welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. My day's going really well. It was just kind of work, regular work, same old. Looking forward to this weekend. Should be fun. Playing some Call of Cthulhu with my friends, which should be great. Come on. You're running out of time. That was cutting it a bit fine. That's okay, you're full health anyway. Come on, come on, come on. It should be enough.
Perched at the very precipice of oblivion.
You're gonna heal. Yep. Knew it.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Ooh. Let's fix that. Ta-da! Hey! Oh, they ran. They ran. Ah, but that victory. So very sweet. Good start to the evening, guys. Come on.
A cacophony of bloodthirsty delight. Praise well earned.
Yes.
Your trophies mount and word travels. Let it not precede collapse.
Lovely, lovely, lovely.
Trinkets and trophies are yours to claim.
Let's see. Ooh, very nice. Let's have a quick look at what we got and then let's head back onto the main story. Oh yes, I was just planning on doing one match at the start of the stream and then maybe 1 or 2 matches at the end. Just so we can explore the DLC as well as some other fun things as well. Okay, we've got something cool for our man-at-arms, so let's give you that. Let's give you that as well. Oh, I like the purple and gold, that looks good. And what else? Some other pretty cool things, but we should have something new. Okay, we just got another different kind of pole that we can mount it up on. But I quite like the one with all the skeletons. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I will stay hydrated. Thank you. Hey, Tobias, welcome back. Cool, cool, cool. I'm very happy with how our banner looks. It's so shiny. But yes, let us head back to the main quest, because now that that glitch is no longer bothering us, we can proceed onwards. Now, let's just remind ourselves on what we were doing. Were there any heroes that we were keeping an eye out for? I think we needed a bounty hunter? Did we? Yeah, I think we're looking for a bounty hunter. No one new has come in yet, that's okay. Yes. I think we were just going to be going for another treasure hunt because we kind of needed some more trinkets to line our pockets. Oh, or we can go after the Brigand 12-pounder. Oh, Samuel, like the wolf fight, I was nervous about that, which is why I just spammed leveling up as many people as possible. Ooh, let's kill the Alluring Siren. That's fun. And that's a veteran level, so we should be able to take some powerful heroes with us. And let's take Samuel. Let's take Fallout Kid as our main healer. I'm just thinking for the Siren, who would be best? Maybe Mortimer? And someone long range? Maybe multipath. Okay, pro tip. Ooh, buffing up debuff resist. Okay. Who has got good debuff resist? We don't have a ton of people who are good at buffs, unless we take the Antiquarian with us. Like, if we took the Heiress with us. But we don't really have, like, her only buff thing is for adding dodge. It's not so much for helping out with other things. Yeah, good idea. I'm gonna grab a secondary healer as well. Let's take Artemis as well. So we've got 2 healers, long range, and who should we have for close combat? Mortimer's quite good, but they're kind of limited in the fact that they can only kind of focus on 2 enemies at the front. The Bellow's quite good though for a man-at-arms. So many options. So many heroes. Let's take Mortimer, because we've got some long-range people for up the back, and then we've got really hard-hitting frontmen, and we've got some good healers, and they're the Forsaken. And let's go and take on the Alluring Siren. Stocking up on all the lovely trinkets. Trinkets and warbles, paid for in blood. Hey, Ghost Assassin, welcome back. Good to see you. Got plenty of lovely things for the mission. Food, torches, blood, shovel, Anti-venom, bandages, skeleton key, medicinal herbs. Yep, sounds good. And we kind of know, roughly by this point, to kind of meander our way in a particular direction.
Desperation, I struck a bargain with the ancient things that surfaced in search of sacrifice when the moon was right. Their price was the delivery of an obscure idol, and one other item of more troubling portent. The pact struck. My newfound accomplices slipped silently beneath the brackish water. A fearful stirring at the edge of the torchlight betrayed a familiar witness, and gifted me with malign inspiration.
Our ancestor was a dick. Ooh, Pancake of the Darkest Evil. Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. I believe you're new here, so please take a seat and enjoy yourself. Yep, she's going to be right down there. So let us press onwards. Ooh, you need your thirst quenched. So let's fix that. Let's just straight up go all the way down. And then once we've killed her, then we can go looking around for shiny trinkets.
Another mariner, another misfortune.
Oh. Okay, fuck it. We're going to go after this because we need some invitations. Yes, okay. We need invitations. We actually do need invitations. Oh, like honestly the Ancestor's voice is just absolutely incredible. And oh, I'm not familiar with what the voice actor looks like, but I can imagine he's just a really sweet old man. But he's got such an amazing voice, and he says his lines with such mirth.
The ground quakes.
Oof. There we go. Ugh. Ah, stop that.
Masterfully executed.
On.
The light, the promise of safety.
Yes. Okay. Good, good, good. Yeah, because I'm not familiar with what the voice actor looks like, so all I can imagine in my head is the actual Ancestor with like a glass of brandy at a desk, you know, and he's reading his lines with his fingers steepled and the microphone there just focusing so intently on his work.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
I will say that if, because we've hypothetically thrown around the idea if Darkest Dungeon was ever going to be made into a series like The Witcher or something like that, I would kind of entertain the idea.
So too will resistance.
I kind of entertain the idea that the Ancestor could be played by Jeremy Irons. I would kind of really like that because he's got the very noble and stoic voice to him. Very dignified and very proper, but also really kind of that sinister tone to his voice. Oh yeah, the comics are great, Pancake. Just gonna give you a bit more food. Oh goody, a whole lot of nothing. Great.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Oh, I could imagine that Samuel, like you see the camera like facing him and he's just recording his lines and his hand just goes off screen and it comes back with a perfect brandy balloon. Ah, stop that. Bleed, bleed, bleed. Yeah. Play grenade. There we go. That's more like it. Not a fan of that though. Crab people, crab Oof. Thank you, Daniel. Last check. Ah. Thank you, thank you, thank you. There we go.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Okay, that's an interesting idea, Wolfora. I'm just trying to think who would... Okay, if Tim Curry was going to be in this hypothetical Darkest Dungeon Netflix series, who would he play? I'm really thinking about it now, like who would he play? Because he could potentially voice act a character, like, if you guys remember, like, the Sodden Crew, maybe he would be like a sunken, like a shipwrecked captain or something like that, like a ghostly spectre. That'd be really cool. Or he could be, the caretaker of, the Hamlet or something like that. That could be cool. Yes. Tim Curry cast as the caretaker. Houndmaster. Who would play the Houndmaster? So Jeremy Irons as the as our ancestor. Tim Curry as either... Oh, the carriage driver could be another one. As like the caretaker or the carriage driver. Now, let's kind of go through the main list. Anyone can kind of play the Crusader because they're wearing a helmet and everything like that. I'd like to think maybe Ron Perlman because he's got such a great stature for it. I personally think the Highwayman could be played maybe by either Luke Evans or Oscar Isaac, maybe? Okay, no, I agree, Ghost Assassin. Carl Urban could play the Highwayman really well. I could totally see that. Oh, Samuel, I agree. Ron Perlman's got to be our man-at-arms. Absolutely. Come on, we're almost there. Stop that. Don't like that. Hey, there we go.
The greater the glory.
Dinner's up, guys. Ah, stop that. There we go.
Give them no quarter.
More blood.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
Actually...
Wealth beyond measure.
Goody goody.
Awarded to the brave and the foolhardy alike.
And let's keep going.
The
Ron
match
Atkinson,
is
I'm not quite
blazing
sure.
Star is born.
Ooh. Ron Atkinson is who? I love Blackadder. I fucking love Blackadder so much. But I'm just trying to think as to who he would play. Don't. I swear to fucking God. Oh my God. I was so worried for a second. Because for those of you who don't know, essentially if you touch that thing or you use a certain item on that thing, it transports you to another world where it's kind of like a mini boss battle sort of thing. Play grenade incoming. Oh, thank God for that wolf warrior, because I was just so scared for a second, like, no! We're not doing this now. Sneaky crabs. Ow, that hurt.
Palpable fear.
Good, good, good. Got that going as well.
Slowly.
There we go.
Gently. This is how a life is taken.
Ooh! There we go. Nice, nice, nice. Mark Hamill could also be quite good as the Ancestor. The thing is, the Ancestor, you'd have to have their visage as well as their amazing voice as well, which is why I kind of like the idea of Jeremy Irons personally. But again, that's just me. So everyone's allowed to make up their own ideas as to who they would cast as who. There we go. You swapped yourselves around without me needing to do anything. That's good. Come on, come on. Hey.
Just size alone does not dissuade the sharpened blade.
Ooh, Mark Hamill I could see as the priest, maybe from the church. I could see that. Or as the voice of the wolf. That would be really awesome. Yeah.
Surges as the enemy crumbles.
Bye bye, fishies. Now then. To the victor go the spoils, but of course we have no room. That's okay. We will use up a little bit of space. Crests are more important at the moment anyway. Okay, I think we're doing pretty good. So, because we now need to actively try and get invitations so we can start making our way to the Viscount, we're going to be popping those suckers open. Hey, Shadowfang, how's it going? It's totally fine, totally fine. We are going after the Siren. Hey, Gomsteindruff, how's it going? Welcome back. Oh, thank you, Daniel, for the posture check. Ah. That's better. Mornington Crescent, welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. So glad you could join us tonight. Yeah. Hello, beasties. I think we've got a good lineup for what we're going to be trying to do with going after the Siren. Got a good, two good healers, long range, close range. Don't like that though. Let's heal that. I will say, I think the Plague Doctor is severely underrated, because the fact that she can just immediately get rid of blights and bleeds like that in one go, and it's not an either or, it's both, is really freaking good. But yes, once we get to that room, I think we're going to take a rest, because in that room, I'm assuming that's where the Siren is.
And purpose is made clear.
Heirlooms? Yay. Oh, but we have no space. That's okay. Hello, beasties. Because I'm looking at this, and that's making me a bit nervous. I always try to make sure I've got a somewhat balanced team, even though I still fuck up from time to time. Damn it. Ooh. One shot. Hell yes.
A brilliant confluence of skill and purpose.
Nice, nice, nice. Come on. I will say, one thing that does annoy, I don't know, I've said it before many times, the one thing that irritates me in PvP is that it is a little bit slower pace. Like, I get that they're giving you time to make your decision with some level of tactical foresight to it. But when you're used to the game mechanics working this quickly because the opponent is an AI, you're used to certain things going at a certain speed. But Butcher Circus is still a fantastic DLC and I still have a ton of fun playing it. There we go.
This expedition at least promises success.
Anything good? Yeah, we can do without that. Okay, is she ahead? I'm assuming she's here. So let's rest up and de-stress a bit.
Huddled together.
There we go.
Furtive and vulnerable. Rats in a maze.
So no nightly ambushes, and let's de-stress some people. Just a bit. I saw that. Smoke this leaf will restore your confidence. Don't think anyone has any diseases. Anyone diseased? No, looks good. And yes, let's give you that. And let us rest up. And yes, prepare yourself with fish puns. I request plenty of fish puns.
The way is lit. The path is clear. We require only the strength to follow it.
Okay, I'm not going to do that because I want to focus our energy on fighting the siren, first and foremost. Fucking hell. Well, now I'm extra glad I didn't do that.
A singular strike.
Good, good, good. Off to a good start. Bloody bandits. Oh, thank you, Mornington Crescent. You tried to fin a few. We're up to the scale of this task. And Wolf Warrior, let's pound her tuna out of her. Good. And yes, I agree, Samuel. This all seems very fishy. Very strange and fishy. Make sure everyone is up to scratch. Yeah. Yes, Wolf Warrior, I believe you did contract syphilis when you were down here with the fishes.
But a victory nonetheless.
Oh god fucking damn it. Okay, fine. Just a whole flock of mozzies, that's okay. Swarm. Be a swarm of mozzies. Yeah. It's all good, Samuel. It's all good. Bad jokes are always welcome here. Don't worry, Daniel, it's all just puns. It's just dumb puns, which are fantastic. And Storyteller Brie, it's totally fine. Everyone flounders a bit when they're looking for fish puns. Stop that. Come on. Not a fan of that. Oof, there we go. God damn it. Yay! Oh, it is very satisfying when they just...
Remind yourself that overconfidence
they
is
just
a
bleed
slow
out.
and insidious killer.
No, I'm not gonna be greedy. I'm learning, guys, I'm learning. I just get reckless towards the end of the fight. And a little bit too greedy for my own good when we come back for more treasure hunting. Ooh, let's fix that. We got this, guys. She's not in here. My mistake then. Okay. That kind of took me by surprise. I thought she'd be here. Oh, it's good to know I can just keep diving deeper for more nautical puns. Oh, Samuel. Everyone knows I'm very sophisticated. But don't worry, don't flounder around too much. Just, like, settle in. I think the buffs are steadily wearing off, which makes me a bit nervous. Ooh! Very nice! Nice, nice, nice.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
Okay, if she's not there, she's got to be up there then. Okay. That's not too bad. We might come back for you. I just want to prioritize taking care of the siren first. And it's only one extra room. It's not like we completely diverted our course. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming. Just keep swimming, swimming, swimming. What do we do? We swim, swim. Oh, 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 I love to swim. Come on, where is she? Secret door. I think we'll save the secret door until after we kill her. That's why I was kind of like, I thought she'd be the furthest away by this way because it's kind of diagonal across the map, but no, she was here. Who needs blood? You need blood? Okay, you're craving blood. Let's get you blood. And yeah, let's save the secret door until after we've killed her. God damn it. Okay, at least she dodged it. Okay, so it's with room numbers. Thank you for the clarification, Wolf Warrior.
The aquatic devils have remade the poor
Hi,
girl
dear.
in their image. She is their queen and their slave.
Okay, let's get those bleeds and all that good stuff stacked. She's got...
A powerful blow.
Ooh, very nice, Artemis. Oh, Mornington. Hopefully we're not coming down with salmonella. Although she might have a bad case of that, looking at that tail. Shit. And, all of these puns are just so bad, just eerily bad. But that's why they're welcome here. And I'm sure a long time ago she may have been someone's girlfriend. Come on, stay strong, my dude. Fuck, okay. But we've already taken a massive fucking chunk of damage out of her, so let us try and take care of this. I think I said girlfriend. And yeah, we could, like, I won't be shellfish and, like, not spread the damage. I'll try and spread the damage around a bit, but I want to try and take care of the siren straight away.
A decisive pummeling.
Come on, come on. Not a fan of that. Well, good. Hopefully you snapped out of that dream. Because we need to take care of this siren. Come on. Almost there. I'm trying not to swim around the situation, just like dive right into the heart of it. But this might be the end of it. Hey! And that is the end of the siren.
She has no place in the sane world.
Oh, poor dear. There's some creatures that I do feel genuinely sorry for because this was just a bad case of their lives getting screwed over because our ancestor is a fucking idiot. Since we still have resources, we have to check out that secret room. And I wanted to see if we can pick up some more of the invitations. Secret room? Yeah. Okay. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Let's make some room for this. Because once we've taken care of the boss, then we can just go back at any point. So I don't mind sacrificing some essential things so that then we can just pick up the nice shinies along the way. And now the alarm is over, we can turn... The alarm is past, we can... The siren has ceased. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Let us just grab a few more of these. Shinies. There we go. Yes. Oh, thank you, Ghost Assassin, for the posture check. Slouching a bit. Thank you. Come on. Yeah. I like to imagine that when they get shot, they kind of pop. A little bit. Daniel. That joke is so bad. Where do sharks go on vacation? Finland!
These nightmarish creatures
I'm so
can be
proud of you,
felled.
that was so
They can
bad.
be beaten.
Yep, let's just go do this one quickly and then we will head back, methinks. Yeah. Damn it. Ah, Mornington. It's nice to know that, indeed, the chat has found their purpose, which is to entertain me consistently with awful, awful puns. Come on. Come on. God damn it. That's alright, we'll just cleave through that in a second. No! Mortimer's got the Crimson Curse as well. God damn it. Is no one to be spared of the horrors? What happened when the shark became famous? He became a starfish. Ah! I actually quite like this lineup. This is a good lineup to have. There we go.
Success so clearly in view.
And yeah, we can
Or
get
is
rid
it
of
merely a trick of the light?
that. Grab those last bus, and let's head back. Oh, look at all those shiny, shiny heirlooms. Shiny. Hey, and Artemis is level 5. Awesome.
A finely crafted instrument of butchery and bloodshed. Yours for the taking.
Free upgrade of a weapon. Very nice. Let us see who is in need of an upgrade. Oh, Fallout Kid needs a bit of a rest, first and foremost. Where shall you go? Where shall you go? Let's take it to the tavern. Get you sorted out. Artemis isn't too bad. Everyone else isn't too bad. It's just Fallout that took a bit of a hit. That's okay. Now, who needs a weapon upgrade? Let's have a look. Preferably someone who's like really high level. Okay, Artemis can get a free upgrade. Yeah, let's give Artemis the free upgrade. They did really well in the mission. Give me that as well. Anyone else? We'll wait for you. Everyone's almost completely got all their upgrades. Very nice indeed. And let's check everyone's combat skills because I want to make sure everyone's up to scratch with that. I'm glad you feel validated, Artemis. I try to take care of everyone as best I can. I want you guys to stay alive. And let's leave it at that for now. Actually, take care of the others later. Can we upgrade anything yet? We've almost got enough crests for the cartographer's map, which is good. Good. And we just need to start collecting a lot of other things. Ooh. Or we can get the puppet theatre. I'm just trying to think what would be more practical. Because honestly, we're pretty good in terms of like stress relief. Because there's not like a ton of people are stressed all at once. I think honestly, just saving this up a little bit longer, and then we can get this extra bonus to Torchlight is probably better. Why did the crab never share? Because he's shellfish. That was so bad. Thank you for blessing us with that. Multipath interference, how's it going? Welcome back. Oh, Valtharis. Yeah, you could be the dear bartender. Just making sure everyone stays alive. Okay, good, there's no contagion here. Good. Yes. Thank you, Storyteller Bree. Oh no, sadly there aren't any bounty hunters. That's okay. Hopefully there'll be one soon. Anything we can sell. Let's get rid of that. Now we got this, the Pagan Talisman. It's a stress reduction, increased damage against Fanatic. The thing is, I'm kind of hesitant to give items that are like specifically towards one thing. I think that works better if you've got multiples of the same hero. Like say if you've got a Crusader that's specifically for going against Unholy, then you give them bonuses against Unholy enemies. But I'm just going to hold on to that because it's shiny and cool. Love these trophies. But the Wolf's Tassel we're going to save until our lovely bounty hunter has returned to us. In the meantime, how's everyone doing? Fallout looks like he was the only one who needed some rest. Everyone else looks good. We're pretty much fully stocked on blood. So, okay, we've got some good invitations now. So why don't we go after the Viscount, try and clear some more space, and I've learnt my lesson, so let us assemble a powerful group of heroes. Sorry, Storyteller Bree, not quite strong, not quite the level we require yet, but Mortimer came with us last time. Let's take Comstein. Fanatic, I believe, is like a sub thing of enemies. Like there's Unholy, which I believe is like skeletons and stuff, and then there's like Bestial, and I think it's Bloodsucker for the Crimson Court stuff. It's kind of like what the type is of the different characters, of the different enemies, sorry. Thank you, Daniel. Staying hydrated. Yeah, because I imagine this is going to be another thing where we have to clear out as much of the map as possible. Let us go onwards and try and find where this bastard is. Yep, because we've got a couple of invitations now, so we can go adventuring again. Yay! And we are going to stock the fuck up with food. take 3 blood, because we currently only have 1 person who's infected. But... okay, fuck it. I'll take 4 blood, just in case. Hey, welcome back, Wolf Warrior. And some of these. Got some of those. Got some of these. Food, torches, blood, other knickknacks. I think that looks good to me. Yeah, that looks good to me. Actually, just take 1 extra of each. Actually, good for that. One extra of each, just in case. Because this is one of the things where we just have to clear the map. We have to clear the map. Oh, charming. Oh, Artemis! I'm so glad you're continuing your subscription. Thank you so much. I'm glad you're enjoying your time at the Blue Rose Respite and you want to stick around. Oh boy, this looks familiar. Where the fuck are we? No, seriously, where the fuck are we? Yes, we cleared that and then we continued forwards, I believe. Oh shit, you're thirsty. Let's take care of that. Seriously, Artemis, thank you so much. I'm so glad that you wanted to stick around and enjoy the perks of being a VIP member. Oh, there's some big beasties. Get those bleeds going early. Shit. Wolf Warrior, your message was censored because it had an especially naughty word. So... some general tips when it comes to preparing for it will be hugely appreciated, but not spoilers, if that makes sense. And yes, this is top tier goth aesthetic, and I love it. It's so creepy. And it's just weird, the fly body horror. Yes. One down.
Destroy them all.
Oh, it's all good, Wolf Warrior. Just wanted to let you know. But yes, when it comes to prepping for it, tips are highly encouraged, but just not spoilers as to any twists and turns. And yes, Daniel, they're kind of inspired by the Versailles elite of the 17th century French court, and they're so gross and disgusting, and I love it. Their character design is so cool. Musketeer, how's it going? Welcome back to the Blue Rose Respite. Glad you could join us tonight. Thank you so much for the tip, Wolf Warrior. I really appreciate it. I don't think we have anyone who can blight though, which makes me think I should maybe bring the Plague Doctor with us when we do this, or when we kind of go up against the Viscount themselves.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
French court aesthetic gothic vampire is my only weakness. Fuck yes, Samuel. Fuck yes. Patched up. get everyone healed
Compassion
up.
is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Come on. There we go.
Formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
There we go. Onwards and upwards. More nasty beasties. Okay, thanks for Wolf Warrior, because there was a part of me I was like, oh wait, is this different this way and we're going to expect to face him a bit earlier? But no, if we still have a bit more time to prep before facing him, then good. You have been afflicted with sin, and I will purge it from you. Bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. I will say, I do really like the, if you can see with the Crusader at the moment, the trinket, the Eternity's collar. I love that it has like the little wax seals and the little tenets of faith on there. It's really cool. Yes. Come on. Almost there. Yeah, I think those two will die off from bleed.
Unforeseen, unforgiving.
Let's get some smiting done. Not a fan of that though.
Death by inches. And now
Not a fan of that either. Let's fix that.
or expire.
You need healing. You need healing. There we go. Rest of the way healed.
Slowly, gently. This is how a life is taken.
Yeah.
As victories mount, so too will resistance.
Go scout ahead. Upwards or downwards? Let's go up. Ooh. I love vampire minis of any kind, so if there's a Games Workshop one, that sounds really cool. Is it like a single mini or is it like an army set? Tell me. I thought I was about to say we've gone eerily long without encountering anything. Those words entered my mind. And then the enemies pop up, like, I don't even have to say it and it manifests itself. God damn it, tentacle beastie. Whoop, 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 whoop. Ooh, nice, nice, nice. Get those bleeds going.
Press this advantage. Give them no quarter.
Bleh. Come on. Let's heal you up. How the fuck did that happen?
Their cursed champion falls.
Ooh. Ooh, those sapphires. So shiny. Thank you, Artemis, for the hydration reminder. Scout, 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 scout. Okay, at least nothing bad happened. Ooh. You are thirsty. Let's take care of that. Oh, thank you, Samuel. Posture check. Ooh, nice. Okay. I'm just gonna get rid of one shovel. Just the one. So we can make room for more crests. See, guys? There's a balance to this. Okay, that just goes straight up that way. Let's just keep exploring. Hello, beasties. Nice, nice, nice. Stop that.
Confidence surges as the enemy crumbles.
Okay, here's a question. In the hypothetical Darkest Dungeon Netflix series that we were talking about, because of course I would request that it would be directed by Guillermo del Toro, who would Doug Jones play? Because he's in almost all of his movies at this point, who would he play? For those of you who don't know, Doug Jones is an incredibly talented actor, but he is mostly known for being in prosthetics. He is the specimen in The Shape of Water. He is the satyr in Pan's Labyrinth. He is Abe Sapien in the Hellboy movies. So that's why, because I was looking at the character designs of the courtiers in this game, and I was thinking like, ooh, maybe he could play like the Viscount or something like that if they did a second season that had like Crimson Court stuff. Ooh, he could play the ghoul. That could be interesting. Ghoul. Who else? Oh, you're right, Mornington. He could play the leper. That would be so cool. I agree with the Artemis as well. Like, Doug Jones as an actor, he's incredibly flexible as well. So he could totally pull off all those limber bardic movements. But I could see him as the leper as well. Because especially if he's behind a mask, he would have to be much more animated with his hand movements. And I would like to see him in more of a warrior role. Like, he's played roles where he's been more the counselor, the sage, or just the other kind of character. I would like to see him in more of a physical role where he's more, has to use like weaponry and stuff like that. That'd be really cool. Give you a bit of a heal, my dear. As long as we can get Ron Perlman as the Crusader, it's all good. That could be interesting then, because if you have Ron Perlman as the Crusader or the Man-at-Arms, and then you have Doug Jones as the Leper, then that could be interesting, because the both of them are the frontline hard-hitter characters. So then it could be interesting if they would have a interesting repertoire.
Seize this momentum.
Bit of a
Push
quarrel
on to the task's end.
about who hit hardest. Do, do, do. Doug was not the elf antagonist in Hellboy 2. He was Abe Sapien. The lovely actor who played Prince Nuada in Hellboy 2 was a gentleman by the name of Luke Goss, who, if you've seen Blade 2, he played, I think his name is like Nomax or Lomax, like the main vampire, with like the bald head and like the split mouth and everything. That was him. He's also done quite a few things for in prosthetic makeup. So, but yeah, Luke Goss was the main antagonist in Hellboy 2, and I love him so very much. Speaking of which, who would he be in this series? Because he's got a really, really good voice as well. He's got a very princely voice. So, I imagine he would fit very well for... I'm just trying to think, who would he be good as? He could actually maybe be the Flagellant. I could kind of see that. Because he does have, one thing about Luke Goss is he does have a very, quite a square jawline. So maybe with the Flagellant where you just see like from here outwards with the mask, that could be interesting. Although, Samuel, that could be interesting if you played the Necromancer. Because he has this very, quite polished voice. So I could absolutely see him in more of that kind of role. Be gone! Come on.
A decisive pummeling.
Necromancer could be good, but what do you think of him as the Flagellant? Because also, Luke Goss, he's got, let's say, a similar physique to the Flagellant, so it's not going to go unremissed. And he could also then be heavily in prosthetics for all of the scarring, all the scar tissue as well. Also, is it just me, or would I kind of like to see Natalie Dormer as the Vestal? Just a bit more polished and poised, but still with a sense of command to her. And very intense look in her eyes.
Eradicated.
Who do I see as the shield breaker? Ooh, good question.
Well struck.
That is a good question. I'm really trying to think Artemis, because I'm trying to think of who has a sense of command. That sense of command and poise. I feel awful because I can't remember the character's name at the moment, or the actress's name, so I profusely apologize. But maybe the same actress who is in the Marvel movies. I can't remember. She's the prince's right hand. Bald head, red and gold spear. Maybe it's just because the spear's coming to mind, but at the same time, I believe the Shieldbreaker is also supposed to be more of a Middle Eastern character. So I'm just trying to think of who would best fit the role, because that could be an interesting choice. I'll have to think about this. Yes, Artemis from Black Panther. I feel bad because I can't remember her name off the top of my head, but you guys know who I mean.
The ground quakes.
Yes, she was also in Walking Dead and she was incredible. I haven't watched Walking Dead recently though. I don't want to sacrifice any of that yet, just for that. I think we're good for now. Because we want to try and clear as much of this map as possible. You're going to get sick. Hey, you didn't get sick. Let's get you de-stressed. How the hell did that happen? Yeah. It's not Lupita Nyong'o. Yes, thank you, Valtharis. Denai Guerrera, slash Okoye. Yes, that's who I was thinking as who could play the Shieldbreaker. Lupita Nyong'o could maybe be the Arbalist. I could maybe see that. Yes. But as the Shieldbreaker, I think it's supposed to be more coded Middle Eastern, so I'm just trying to think of more Middle Eastern actresses who could play her. But yes, there's so many amazing characters, so many amazing actors and actresses that I just... Please, universe, after this year, can we have this nice thing? Maybe everyone send me your energy and I can will this into existence somehow. Who knows, maybe when the second game comes out and it's like, of course, a massive critical success, then, you know, we'll get 6 seasons in a movie. Okay, Scarlett Johansson as the Siren. I'm just saying, it could be cool. It could be cool. You'd have like the prosthetics for like the grotesque Siren, and then when she's like the lovely Siren again. Because I'm thinking of when she played Car in the remake of The Jungle Book, which I actually quite enjoyed. She has such a good voice for that. Like that kind of soothing and seductive, but also like sinister at the same time. Who would play the Grave Robber? You know, I'd be honest, I would like to put my hand up to play the Grave Robber, but that's just a shameless pipe dream at the moment.
Sedated.
But if we're talking about ladies, then Natalie Dormer as the Vestal, Lupita Nyong'o as maybe the Arbalist, and Denai Guerrera as the Shieldbreaker, potentially. I need to research some more Middle Eastern actresses first. And then who would play the Grave Robber if it wasn't me? I would maybe want to cast someone who's a bit younger, because the Grave Robber kind of has that young, rebellious breaking free of her ancestral history kind of energy to her. Although I agree, Samuel, like she does kind of give off that big sister lesbian energy at times, which is also great.
Soothed. Sedated.
Come on. Okay, I thought of who I would want to play as the Grave Robber. She's one of my favorite actors, and I'm so glad she just sprung to mind at the moment. If you've seen The Witch or Split, the main actress in that, Anya Taylor-Joy, she was in Emma as well, but she's got this amazing bone structure. She's got very intense eyes, a very sharp, pointed mouth. And I think she would be really quite good as the Grave Robber because she's got that very kind of focus and intense look in her eyes, but she's also got that kind of young, lively spirit to her.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Okay, Hellion, I'll be honest, I'm maybe just a little bit biased, but if this was going to be a hypothetical thing of, you know, I got to pick and choose who I wanted to cast for different roles, I would personally like to cast Autumn Ivy as the Hellion because she's an amazing friend and I love her and she's so talented. Thank you, Samuel! Thank you, Samuel! We're in agreement. Autumn Ivy as the Hellion. Yes, and that was the witch slash the Vish? Like, it's a weird name. It's a cool name. It's one of my favorite horror movies. Come on. Okay, battle ahead, and then let's go forward that way. Oh, stop touching everything! Thank you, Dragon Saint. I'm glad we're all on the same page. Because she just... One, she has the physique that's like perfect for the Hellion. And two, she even has like the short haircut. And three, she's also amazingly talented. Ooh, Abomination. That's another one I could potentially see Doug Jones playing, because the Abomination, when he's in his human form, he's all kind of like shriveled up and very withdrawn, but then of course when he hulks out, then it's much more of a beastly kind of creature. Honestly, Samuel, The Witch, slash The Witch, it's such a good movie. It's such an amazing movie. It's one of the most haunting movies I've seen in a while, but the atmosphere is wonderful. It's so good. And then he went on, the same director who did The Witch also then directed The Lighthouse, which is, looks like an amazing movie, but I'm yet to see. IcyCurve69, welcome to the Blurro's Respite. Glad you could join us tonight. Ooh, occultist. Again, and I feel bad, I'm not well versed in a lot of Middle Eastern actors and actresses. I would want to get someone distinctly Middle Eastern, though, to play the occultist. I see, if you're just joining us now, we're just talking in hypotheticals. If the Darkest Dungeon game was to be made into a Netflix series, who would we cast in what roles? We have many interesting ideas. I just realized we've got 23 viewers watching the stream tonight, so for all of you who are enjoying the show, I hope you're having a good time with us. I'm just having a fun little evening trying to find the Viscount.
Be wary. Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
But the thing about the Viscount is he is a very fickle little bitch, and he likes to hide from us. Riz Ahmed. Ooh, I have to look up who that is. What other movies has Riz Ahmed been in Dragon Saint? So it kind of helped jog my memory. But, good question, who would be the Jester? Just going off of the way he's portrayed in the game, he'd have to be quite tall and quite lanky, so hypothetically, again, someone akin to Doug Jones. Stop that, you nasty beasties.
The end approaches.
Oh my god, Samuel, you're right. Pedro Pascal could be the occultist. That would be really quite good. I could see that. Oh, and thank you for the posture check, Daniel. Appreciate it. You guys are single-handedly saving my back. Although, Mornington Crescent, your suggestion of John Mulaney as the Jester. Fuck the police. Fuck the police. All I can hear now is the Jester with his lute out singing, "Fuck the police." And that amazing line of, and he handed this to me, and he said, "Is this whiskey or perfume?" And apparently, I opened it, drank all of it, and said, "It's perfume." Which, again, total Jester energy, to be honest. Oh, I see you want to play the Antiquarian. Awesome.
Skill and purpose.
Oh, I agree, Dragon Saint. Joey Beatty from as the Jester, especially as he's kind of proven his chops in the Witcher series. And I would kind of love to hear, "Toss a coin to your vessel, oh valley of plenty, oh valley of plenty, oh." Also, that song is now stuck in all of your heads. You're welcome. Oh, Shadow, that'd be awesome if I could have my awesome friend Murphy play the Jester. Oh, Artemis, Andy Samberg as the Jester. That would be great as well. Oh my god, I could see that. Crusader! Welcome to the murder.
But a victory nonetheless.
Oh my god, that'd be great. Toss a coin to your vestal, oh valley of madness, oh valley of madness, oh. Okay, Plague Doctor. It's tricky for the ones that have masks. Because then you can kind of cast anyone. Like, the Jester could be literally anyone, same with the Crusader and all that. Let's head down. I could potentially also see Lupita Nyong'o as the Plague Doctor, because she's got a really, really good voice as well, and that could be quite cool. Scout. What lies ahead? I submit to James Arnold Taylor in the Clone Wars for whoever gets Sassiest lines ever. Anything good?
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
Level up on the loot. And let's get some food in, you guys. You're looking a little bit gaunt. And we don't really have enough space for anything else with that. Okay. Okay, that's a locked room. So we know we have to find a yellow key. So let's kind of continue exploring around that way. And hopefully we will come across it. Because then that's a good... This is kind of a good way to kind of pace it out a bit as well. Because then it's like, okay, we've got up to this point, we've reached this locked thing, and then we get through the locked thing, and then we proceed onwards. No, go down. Oh, thank you, Daniel. I will stay hydrated. Thank you. There will come a soldier who carries a mighty sword. He will tear your city down. Allay, allay, Lord. Allay, 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 oh Lord. He will tear your city down. Allay, allay, Lord. I haven't been able to get that song out of my head for a while.
Gnawing uncertainty. The birthplace
I hate it when they dole out the horror. It's annoying. Face is busted. So busted. Boo. Stop that. Oh, Dragon, I know. It's a cute song. I love that song. Oh, it's so gross, but so cool. Okay. Let's do some stress healing. Leonard, how's it going? Welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. Glad you could join us tonight. Ooh, there we go. Because you guys are stressing the fuck out. Oh, who did we discuss would be the Musketeer? I think we discussed it before, but I can't for the life of me remember at the moment who we kind of fan cast as that. Let's get that fixed. I will say one thing I do appreciate that's quite nice is you can use as many items as you want on people's turns. Oh, hopefully you've been able to get a little bit of some breathing space, Leonard, but I'm so glad you're able to make it tonight. Hopefully you have a somewhat relaxing weekend.
Masterfully executed.
Let's get you healed up, my dears.
Into the mud.
We're out of bandages. Fuck. That's okay. Okay. Kirsten Stewart as the Musketeer. I could actually see that. Especially with what direction she's going with her look and her acting nowadays. Because the thing is, The Twilight series is a guilty pleasure for me, but Kirsten Stewart as an actress is actually quite talented. I think she gets way too much shit. I think she is only doing better and better things with what she's doing nowadays, so I would absolutely see her being cast as the Musketeer, because that's a kind of a balance between someone that's a bit more polished and dignified, but also, you know, they're someone who's like a combatant, so they have that rough around the edges charm to them. Yes, Wolf Warrior, she doesn't do the nervous it was the Bella Swan thing. It was like the thing she was doing for the role. But yes, she doesn't do that so much anymore. At least from what I can tell. But anyway, I would agree to potentially casting her as the Musketeer. Oh, you've got riposte. I don't like that. How long? Okay, that's for 2 rounds. So just for 2 rounds we avoid you, but we can take care of all these other beasties. Okay, thank you, Dragon Saint. I appreciate that. Because, yeah, it was the limitations of the character she was playing, and honestly, as someone who's read all the books, she played the character perfectly, because the character is a blank slate for the audience. So, of course, she embodies a performance that is kind of one note across all of the movies. Sexually frustrated teenager. No, Comstein, you've succumbed to the Crimson Curse as well. Damn it. I agree, Valtharis. Like, Robert Pattinson, I need to watch The Lighthouse. But apparently he's been doing amazing movies nowadays. I just haven't had the chance to check out any of them. And we don't even hear about Taylor Lautner anymore. He was Jacob in the Twilight movies, just in case you forgot. But yeah, it was an interesting series. I still, if I want just a switch my brain off and go wee sort of movie, and I just want a pure guilty pleasure, I'll watch the Twilight movies, whatever's available on Netflix. Because it's just so cliche and cheesy and dumb, but I love it. But I agree, just the huge amount of press and the pop culture around it, I think mentally exhausted everyone who was involved in it. Yeah, I'm glad they're doing good stuff nowadays. The actors, I mean. You up. Come on. Yeah, let's not bring 50 Shades into the conversation, because, not a fan. Not a fan of the author. Not a fan of the books. And all of my patience and my heart goes out to the directors of the first movie who tried their absolute best to make something mediocre out of an awful book, but apparently the author was an absolute nightmare to work with, and she was not open to any changes to her book at all, so... Yep, I will agree, Dragon Saint. The baseball scene in the first Twilight movie it's fun. It's fun. Oh, you are thirsty, so let's fix that. I could also see Emilia Clarke as the Vestal. That could be interesting. trying to think who else is there. Either Amelia Clark or Natalie Dormer is the Vestal. Either way, it's like awesomeness. Awesome sauce. Do we have any herbs? No. Damn it. Okay, and thank you, Artemis. Thank you for that. Gotta give it to Twilight. Carla was a snack. Like, as a teenager, he was the dad character, but now as, you know, someone in their 20s, I'm like, you know what? Dr. Vampire was a bit of a snack, just saying. Okay, Amelia Clark as Musketeer, Kirsten Stewart as Grave Robber, with all the lesbian flirting, I could see that. And then Natalie Dormer as the Vestal, being kind of the mum over the two of them and making sure they're cleaning their weapons and not getting up to any nonsense. Yes, yes, yes. That treasure chest looks mighty promising.
Creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
The thing is, we're kind of getting towards the end of our food, so we're probably going to have to head back soon. So I'm going to get rid of one set of the torches so we can make way for some more. Let's get some more crest. Actually, fuck it. We're going to have to make space anyway. Let's put crests there for now, and then see what's in here. Damn it. I was really hoping that the key would be in here. Shit. Okay. Okay, okay, okay. Okay. Continue to scout. Come on. Come on, map. We don't have any more space. That's okay. Can I give a buff to anyone? Here we go. We'll take some more busts. Stop trying to eat the shitty food! We're going after the Viscount. It's kind of his thing, so... Oh, it's all good, Wolf Warrior. I'm going to be trying to stream for longer sessions, so we might be going for another hour, actually, because I'm having a lot of fun with this, and I want to go after a few more missions before we call it a night. So maybe we'll be going on for another hour, but if you have to head off for work, then absolutely it's all good. Yeah, I know you can cleanse the food stuff with the herbs to get food rations. It's just that we currently don't have any more herbs because we use them all, unfortunately. God damn it. Samuel has been struck by the Crimson Curse. Thank you so much, Artemis. I will stay hydrated. Because I need to stay hydrated if I'm going to be trying to do longer streams. God damn it. Okay, maybe actually didn't mind that, but can you not beat each other up? Come on. Hey, there we go. That's more like it. Oh, Samuel, thank you. Oh, I'm not sure if you guys heard all those cracks, but yeah, that was my back.
The wounds of war can be healed, but never hidden.
Bleed, bleed, bleed. Yeah. Make sure you're keeping everyone sane. Yeah. it doesn't help that the microphone is literally right here, so you probably hear the popping of my shoulder when I do that. But it just goes to show how much I need you guys to make sure that I'm taking care of myself and I'm not popping my shoulders out of order. Okay. How many torches? 6 torches. Yeah, let's have a look. Anything good? We can't take any of it because we don't have any more space. Let's get rid of the skeleton key because that's just for unlocking more treasure, and let's take the deeds. So we need more deeds. Oh, sorry, Valtharis, if that was uncomfortable to listen to. Like, I'm really bad at, like, popping joints and stuff. Yes. Burn. I'm trying not to get too greedy, because we just need to find this fucking key. And then we'll be able to proceed. So it might be up this way if we go through to this battle room. Maybe it's like a reward at the end of that battle, then you get the key. Or something like that. That's just a hypothesis. Come on. Fight, 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 fight. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad at all.
Inspiration and improvement.
Bleed, bleed, bleed. Yeah. Oh, I can't crack my neck. I crack my knuckles a lot though. Yeah. And I do the one finger crack where I just pop, pop, pop. Like popcorn in my hands. Oh, tonight I am drinking, going for something a little bit more reasonable tonight. It is Brewdog Dead Pony Club Session Pale Ale. It's very nice. I do quite like pale ales over other beer just because it's a bit lighter, and otherwise if I drink like a dark ale or a red ale I feel a little bit sleepy. Whereas a pale ale, it's really nice for summer weather. That's interesting, like if you can only pop it in one direction, which I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Like if you're exasperating one side of your neck over than the other. Although I will say, a few things to me, at least, more satisfying than when I've just finished getting a massage and you stand up and you stretch and you can just feel your spine like it's just been polished, like the sections along your bits of cartilage just feel like, so much better. Yay!
Passion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
Dodge that. Let's take care of you then. Ah, you're fine. Yeah. Good, good, good. Oh, dragon. I'm so sorry that it wasn't to your liking. I will say, it's not the most flavorful beer, but it's still like a nice kind of summery beer. And it's also relatively more pint-sized. It's literally not pint-sized, but it's just more petite. While I do love me a lovely pint of Stella, I wanted something that's a little bit more easy to manage. I'm surprised that we did not get a treasure chest at the end of that. It makes me wonder where the fuck this key is.
Hazards possessed by evil intent.
It probably isn't too healthy, but the thing is, the cracking noise, you're not actually doing any damage to your bones. It's essentially, it's letting the air bubbles, the tiny, tiny air bubbles between the joints in your bones kind of just expand and get out. At least that's what I believe it is, or from what I've been told it is. So it's not hurting your hands or anything like that, it's just allowing those little bits to kind of like get out in the open again.
A momentary abatement.
How's this week been for you guys? I hope everyone in the chat has been doing okay. Honestly, like, I'm trying my best to be as active as I can in sharing resources and stuff, but I completely understand if you want to, especially if you have anxiety, you want to distance yourself from social media at the moment. But we have the weekend ahead of us, so... fine. I won't taint the purity of the blood with my music. Okay, let's fix you. Oh, fuck. I don't have any bandages or antidotes yet.
Compassion is a rarity in the fevered pitch of battle.
We can't take anything else, that's fine. Okay, you're in the pangs of bloodlust, that's okay. Okay, we need to get you some food. Oh shit, Valtharis, I hope you're doing okay. I hope you and your family are safe. Fuck, okay. So we can't go through there, but let's go. Let's go this way. We can't even pass through there? Fuck. Oh my god, we need to back up. God damn it. I'm kind of thinking we might need to head back. A part of me just wants to quickly explore this last area here on the map that I'm pointing out, just because we haven't checked out that curio yet, and it might be the key. It might. And we have just enough resources to get us there. And if it doesn't turn out like we expected, then that's okay. We'll head back straight away. Oh, any advice for moving into England? Stuff you would have wanted to know when you first moved over there. Well, I came over here to study, so I had... because the thing is, I'm really lucky in that I have dual nationality with the Netherlands. So I was able to come over here as a European citizen, and was able to essentially stay because I came before Brexit happened. So I think if you're an American coming over here for the purposes of work, I think you need a special work visa for it. Feel free to correct me if I'm wrong. Honestly, London is just kind of like any big city. A really big, bustling city. There is a curio there. I'm just curious what this is, just in case. Okay. And you're gonna take all of it, you selfish prick. Fine. Just trying to think if there's anything else I can recommend. Honestly, the UK is great. It has its own set of problems, but what country doesn't? And honestly, it's a great place to live in, to be a part of. Thank you, Daniel. I will stay hydrated. It's a lot like the suburbs, like the different areas around London. They're a lot closer together than you expect when you kind of navigate via the underground. And also when walking, like you can walk from one area to another quite nicely and take the time to appreciate your time there. Oh fuck, we're gonna have to go back. Thing is, I kind of want to like grab as much stuff as possible, but I don't want to gamble on our good luck. So we need that key in order to proceed, so we're probably gonna have to go back through there. Let's just go just a little bit further, maybe one will fight, like this fight now, and then let's head back to the hamlet. Oh goody, we haven't seen you in a while. Heal you up, my dear. Bleed, 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 yeah. Come on. I hope you and your workers stay safe, Shadow. Just play it safe. Just play it safe. Wanted to ask, do I have any advice on how to beat Swine Prince? Don't attack Wilbur, the little one. What else? Honestly, if you're able to stack other types of damage, like bleeds and blights, it's quite good for having consistent like pepper damage across whenever he takes his turn. Also, he hits hard when he hits. So having someone who can do good amount of healing, whether it's the Flagellant or the Occultist or the Vestal, have one and a half healers, I think. Because when he hits hard, and there is a good chance he might wipe out your entire party. Yes, good advice, Wolf Warrior. Also, yes, Wilbur does, the piglet does mark you, so having someone who can get rid of marks is also very, very good. Yay.
The beast, the greater the glory.
You guys are okay, you guys are okay. Oh, another one of you. Great. Okay, you don't have flagellant characters like that because you didn't buy the game. In that case, who else does good bleed damage? There's a lot of characters who do bleed damage, like the Plague Doctor could do it, and the Highwayman as well. have a good night, Wolf Warrior. So glad you're able to join us tonight. Have a great weekend. Damn it. Not a fan of a post. Okay. Let's just focus on you for now. Toss a coin to your vessel, oh valley of horror, oh valley of horror. Oh. And yes, Bounty Hunter can bleed too as well. No, not a fan of that. You'll be fine, you'll be fine. We will make it through this. Oof, there we go. Nice, nice, nice. Then again, we can take all of the casting and throw it right out the window if we just wanted to cast Doug Jones as everybody. Because I was looking at the design of the Insatiable Ghoul and I was like, you know what? I could also see him playing just all of the monsters. Just cast him as all of the monsters. Oh, that's a cool looking corpse. Nice. Yeah.
Monstrous size has no intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
I think we'll head back to this space here, and then I think we'll head back. So at least we have an idea of where we're going next, because then we'll head back into this room and we'll look for the key to that room, and then we will proceed onwards from there. So let us head back to the hamlet. Yes, you'll be fine, guys.
Do not ruminate on this fleeting failure. The campaign is long, and victory will come.
That's a strangely optimistic note, Ancestor. I'm proud of you. And look at all of the shinies. Starring Doug Jones. Doug Jones. With Doug Jones. And introducing Doug Jones as Doug Jones. Yes, yes, yes. Gathering resources.
A troubling shortage of ale, and a notable absence of good humor.
Empty kegs. Ironically, the most vocal concerning this current dearth of spirits in need are the same patrons whose unrestrained exuberance the night before exhausted the supply. The bar is locked, gambling hall costs 50% less, and brothel costs 50% less, which is great because some people need stress relief. Thank you, Daniel. Posture check. Yeah. You can't do that. You can do that. Samuel, you can go to the gambling hall. Flagellant, of course. Can't do that. What's your shtick? Okay, you can't go to the brothel. Okay. Probably should have read that earlier, but that's okay. Let us get some people in for a little R&R. Thank you, Zoro. I will stay hydrated. And Tobias is just going to have to wait for a hot second while we wait for the caretaker to finish enjoying himself. But in the meantime, ooh, do we have... No, we don't have enough crests yet. Yeah, that's okay. Oh, stagecoach. Let's check. No, we do not have a bounty hunter yet. Damn it. Onwards and upwards. Ever searching, ever strident. All of the ones with masks have the best poker faces. Just thinking, for what should we do next? We're gonna have to fight against the Brigand 12-pounder at some point. I think I'm gonna wait until we've got some other, like, our main healers are back on their feet again. Although, let's check something. Because we could go after the Brigand 12-pounder with, like, the Occultist, the Arbalist, and the Highwayman. Oh, but we don't have some super heavy hard hitters at the front yet. We could take Mortimer. Let's just go back and check how everyone's skills are doing, because I think some people need to level those up. Like these. Won't get carried away, but I just wanted to check. Yes, yes, yes. Better option, make my own Brigand 12-pounder. That's pretty cool. But I tend to be pretty on point when it comes to taking care of Crimson Curse stuff. We could go back and continue exploring the map and trying to clear that a bit more with another batch of heroes. Because the thing is, I'm not crazy about what that reward is, and if we're going to go up against the Brigand 12-pounder, I want it to be for like something extra shiny. So why don't we go back there with the Heiress, take Fallout Kid as our healer. And who else? Let's take Gundam Meister, because they're very good as well. Actually, no, let's take Multipath Interference, just because there's some things I think we still need to level up for Gundam Meister. Like some skills that we need to level up first. And let's take Mortimer as well. Yeah, let's take Mortimer. I was going to take Overscore, maybe, but the Highwayman's kind of best in second position, so I kind of want to keep that as is. And then we can go back, just explore a little bit more, try and find that bloody yellow key. And then maybe grab some more shinies as well. Actually, with that in mind, I kind of don't want to, because I don't want to just waste more invitations. Because we're kind of getting towards the end of the stream, and once we go in there, we're going to spend a long time there. We're not like right at the end of the stream, but I'm like, we're going to be wrapping up in the next half hour, 45 minutes. So why don't we go after the Brigand 12-pounder? Why not? And we'll take Stevie. And we will take Multipath, and we will take Mortimer, methinks. Because yes, then we've got two good healers. One who can de-stealth. Another person who's a good marksman, and a hard hitter at the front. Two marksmen. And super good healer. Yeah, that sounds good. And also with the boss battles, we can just kind of beeline our way straight there as well. take some blood and some anti-venom and some shovels. And we're heading into the Weald. I'll just take the one skeleton key. And that looks good to me. Got a bit of everything. Yeah. Oh, because we kind of...
The wild whispers of heresy roused the rabble to violent action.
Heresy.
Such was the general air of rebellion that even my generous offer of gold to the local constabulary was rebuffed. To reassert my rule, I sought out unscrupulous men skilled in the application of force. Tight-lipped and terrifying, these mercenaries brought with them a war machine of terrible implication.
And we're
Smell
going
of
to
sulfur
beat the
and
shit out of it.
gunpowder hangs in the air. The war machine is close.
Oh my god, I just saw the map. We have to go all the way through, don't we? Fuck, okay.
As the light gains purchase, spirits are lifted, and purpose is made clear.
Ooh, already off to a good start. Okay, let's go up. Battle for treasure. Yes, already starting out good with lots of shinies.
The light, the promise of safety.
Shiny, shiny.
Nature herself, a victim to the spreading corruption, malformed with misintent.
Ooh, good. Good, good, good. Yes.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope blossoms.
Come on, come on. Okay. Oh good, everyone seems to be quick on their feet. Yes, good, good. And yes, the most cursed of banana muffins. I fear that this might be another case of General Stephanie blown apart, but all we can do is try. And we're coming into this a bit more experienced, so hopefully we'll stand a bit of chance this time. So we learn from our mistakes.
Maintain the offensive.
Yes.
Foolish horrors, brought low and driven into the mud.
Cool, cool. Oh, there's a lot of fights along the way.
Packs laden with loot are often low on supplies.
I'm not going to engage with that just because we're going after a boss and I want to focus just purely on the boss for now because this one kicked our asses last time. Spooky forest witches.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
Yes! Cleave through the squishy jellies.
A devastating blow. Press this advantage. Give them no
Oh,
quarter.
thank you, slightly talented. Thank you for the
Seize
hydrate.
this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
And thank you, Daniel, for the posture check. Yeah. Also slightly talented. I think you're new here, in which case welcome to the Blue Rose Respite. I hope you're enjoying yourself. Oh, you have visited before, that's awesome. Sustenance, hydration from the gels. Although the idea of, I don't know, okay, question. For those of you who like just play video games or just games in general, when you have a slime, like whether it's like a slime like the one we just killed or something like from D&D, like a gelatinous slime, would it be the kind of texture equivalent of boba, like bubble tea? I'm saying this for research purposes. Yo.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy them.
Boba, if not a bit thicker. Shadow. I was not going to say lube. Ah, I knew that laugh, thank you. Ooh!
Singular strike.
Very nice. Okay, see you in a bit, Storyteller Brie. Hopefully your internet works a little bit better soon.
The
Hey.
bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Okay, anyone needs a buff?
The match is struck. A blazing star is born.
Scout, scout, scout. We're not gonna go for those just with this fight. Because I just want to focus on killing this fucking boss. Okay, imagine they have consistency of petroleum jelly. Interesting. Interesting. Yes, they're the little balls that are at the bottom of the bubble tea. It's a tapioca jelly sort of thing. Like, they're kind of like edible Orbeez, yeah. And much more delicious. But they're kind of chewy but solid at the same time. But I imagine they're kind of closer to an acidic-y sort of tang to it and not so much sweet and chewy.
Sedated.
Good. Ooh, much more of a fan of tapioca pudding. Haven't had tapioca pudding in a very long time, if ever. Could vary. The blue slime is more runny, green slime is a bit thicker. I imagine also it would depend on where the slime is from, like, because you can get gelatinous slimes, at least in D&D. A lot of the times they would be in sewers or dungeons, and then they'd be like from eating filth and stuff,
Nonetheless.
which would be really gross. To then try and eat yourself, just bleh. No.
Finding the stuff is only the first test. Now it must be carried home.
You need blood. Let's take care of that. Yes,
The ground
good.
quakes.
Good, good, good. Oh, interesting idea, Artemis, like, or kind of like raw egg whites, because like that's one thing that I really can't stand is raw egg whites. in something that's supposed to be cooked. Like, I like poached eggs, but I'm very particular about poached eggs. Has to be just right. Like, I don't mind egg whites when it's things like in cocktails or in protein shakes to kind of add that extra fluffiness and protein boost. But when it comes to, when it's supposed to be like a fried egg and it's runny and no. No. I think you could see my physical reaction to that is just, no. Well, I'm trying to keep, like, interesting topics of conversation considering what we're, or like, interesting things that you guys mentioned in the chat. Oh, sorry, my nose is itchy. And agreed, Valtharis, D&D tangents are always awesome. We don't have enough space, but that's okay. We need all of this. Okay, that doesn't work. Let's keep going then. I kind of don't want to pop the coffin open. Because I'm a bit nervous about this boss, because I remember it thoroughly kicked our asses last time. Come on. That was a sizable chunk of damage. Of damage. Oh, see you later, Shadow. Best of luck with work. And hope you have a fantastic weekend. Okay, if I could play any character in Darkest Dungeons, would you play Grave Robber or, like if I was cast in one of the roles? I think I would like to maybe be either the Vestal or the Grave Robber. I would like to think that I kind of have that somewhat commanding presence that I imagine the Vestal would have, but at the same time, the Grave Robber is... she's fun. I like her.
A brilliant confluence of
Yes, Daniel. There should be some lovely new things arriving on the Twitch channel soon. They are currently a work in progress, but hopefully soon. Okay, I could see myself as the Musketeer as well. There's a lot of cool characters in this game that I would potentially love to be cast as. Excuse me.
Annihilated.
Okay, we need to make space for this Viscount's invitation.
Is a slow and insidious killer.
I think I might have overstocked on food again, just a bit, so let's get rid of that. Make space for that. Ooh, free torch.
A handsome reward.
Always nice.
For a task well performed.
Duly noted, Daniel. I'll keep that in mind. Anything here? Nah. When we get to the next room, I think we're going to camp.
Otherworldly corruption.
And, not this next room, but the room after, just before the final boss fight, just so we can take a deep breath, brace ourselves for the battle ahead. Thank you, Daniel. Staying hydrated, thanks to you guys. You can argue that Antiquarian would be kind of a Romani character, but then again there's also the caravan that's in the hamlet that I imagine is where she would be, because she's kind of an NPC sort of thing. But yes, let's rest here, catch our breath, and get ready for the boss.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
Oh, I am a bit nervous about this upcoming fight. Then again, I was nervous about the wolf, and that went quite well. So let's get everyone's buffs going. And yep, that looks good. Come on, guys. We can do this. We can do this. Everyone's full of rations, in good spirits. Let's press onwards and beat the shit out of a cannon. Because if you've been on the internet long enough, you know very well, bitches love cannons.
A marvel of technology. An engine of destruction.
Thank you, Samuel, for the posture check. And thankfully, everyone I picked is very quick on their feet. Yes. Still not a fan of that.
Obliterated.
We did have this fight already, but we had to retreat. Much to my annoyance, because the cannon is a massive fucking tank and is a lot stronger than I expected. And I think we actually lost someone during this fight. But we've come back stronger. We've come back wiser. And if we're able to take out the, whatever they're called, the person who lights the cannon, then I think we stand a good chance at this. If we could take them out in one shot, then we could just focus all the rest of our attention on the cannon itself and just beat the shit out of it. Because yeah, it doesn't do bleed, it doesn't take bleed, it doesn't take blight, because it's a cannon, so get that bitch a cannon. Bitches love cannons. It does kind of weird me out how deep I can make my voice go sometimes.
Decimated.
Oof. Just keep beating the shit out of the cannon. Then again, this is the Brigand 12-pounder. There's still the Brigand 16-pounder. That, because the bosses come in 3 stages of difficulty, like the normal bosses. Thank you, Samuel, that's so sweet. Come on. Almost there. Yeah, yes. Strategic relocation. Yes, that's totally what it was, Daniel. Do. Come on, we're almost there. Come on, almost there. It hasn't fired on us once so far, so I count that as a very, very good thing. Yes. Good. Come on. How does a cannon dodge? Tell me, like, clarify this. Fuck yes!
Our family crest is once again
Yes.
a symbol of strength.
Yes. The cannon is dead. I almost knocked my beer over, but the cannon is dead! Victory. I love it that it was just a cocktail of just like, what the fuck, how does the cannon dodge? And then, what? And then, we defeated it! Yay! Just a quick check of the map if there was anything extra. I wouldn't mind just quickly checking this room just in case there is something in there that we can bring back with us. It feels good. It feels good that we defeated that boss at last. Oops. Oh. That's what I wanted to check for. But that's a sweet, sweet victory. Oh, and this should be pretty straightforward.
Precision and power.
Because yeah, I was nervous about that cannon just in case we still weren't strong enough to defeat it, but now we have the 16-pounder to combat with at a later date, so yay. On. So I'm literally thinking, how the fuck would a cannon dodge? It might have been just like, oh, you accidentally missed it because like the thing kind of like went out of the way when you tried to hit it. But no, it said the cannon dodged, so now that's going to keep me up at night. Side note, I'm running on 4 hours of sleep last night, and I'm totally fine.
Success so clearly in view.
Whoop.
Or is it merely a trick of the light?
And I'm good with that. Let us head back to the hamlet. Oh, and thank you, Daniel. I will stay hydrated. Lots of lovely shinies. Hey. It's fine, Samuel. In my defense, I kind of brought it upon myself. I was up until 1 o'clock in the morning playing Animal Crossing. Can you blame me?
In comparison to that final, crowning thing, I could not look, nor could I look away.
Okay, we've still got a few more bosses to defeat. But we've done a good number of these. We still need to do the Fulminating Prophet, the Necromancer Lord, the Gibbering Prophet, the Hag Witch and the Brigand 16-pounder, and the Formless Flesh. Sunken Crew, the Beguiling Silent, and the Drowned Crew. And then it's the Darkest Dungeon itself. And then the other nasty beasties. Ooh, let us check. We have a bounty hunter! We have a bounty hunter! Thank you, Daniel, for the posture check. Now, who has not had a character yet and is a subscriber? Who is a subscriber who does not have a character yet?
The thrill of the hunt. The promise of payment.
Valtharis, I thought they had a character previously. I'm just going to double check. No. So, I'll just keep it to whoever's active in the chat right now. Okay, Valtharis, you are active in the chat. So, Valtharis, would you like to be our new bounty hunter? I assume that cough cough means yes. It's actually a good name for a bounty hunter, Valtharis. Now I have to try to type because I do not have one of those shiny light up gaming keyboards, so all the keys are in the dark, so I have to touch type. Valtharis, check the spelling. There we go, and let us just check some nice colors. I quite like the blue and silver. That's good. And it kind of befits your badge that you've got in the chat as well. Hell yeah. Welcome, welcome. And you, of course, get some lovely trinkets, including you get to wear the wolf's tassel, which is very good for you. And do we have anything else for... Yes, Hunter's Talon. Very good. And let us quickly get you to the guild and check those skills. So collect bounty. Yeah, we need to fix this. Yep, let's swap some of these around. Lovely, we'll swap that. And those are good passive ones as well. Very nice. We'll take a little bit of time to get you up to scratch with everyone else, but it's purple a color option. I don't believe so. Oh, there is a little bit of purple in this one. There's like a purple-brown sort of mix. Or if you prefer the blue and silver. This kind of like dark teal color. If you're cool with blue and silver, let's keep with blue and silver. And okay, we've got some nice shinies and a good amount of things as well. Can we upgrade anything else yet? I think we're kind of like saving up for the cartographer's camp because that's really, really good for torchlight. Because the thing is, it's rather vague though. It just says torchlight is more beneficial. And that's it. But torchlight has a... It gives you a good buff for scouting and also deters enemies. And you don't get any negatives as easily. And then we can kind of start saving up for other things. Like the puppet theatre, we can start saving up for. The Sanguine Vinters is quite good for what we're doing at the moment. And the Altar of the Light would be quite good as well for our Vestal's healing capabilities. Honestly, all of these are really good. I think just for now, we'll probably just focus on the cartographer's map and then the bank, maybe. Because getting that little bit of extra gold per week is going to save us a lot. It's 10:30 now where I am. I was thinking, if you wanted to, did you want to close this out with one more round at the Butcher's Circus? Come on. You guys know you want to join me. Anything I need to sell? I think we're good for that.
The campaign can wait. For now, carnage calls.
Let's do one more match at the Butcher's Circus. It's nice that we actually won a match for once. That was nice. Let us check our lovely, lovely trinkets. Our banner's good. Okay, let's get a lineup going. So we have the first squad for our first run. Before they patch it, let's get our... Where are you? Yeah, let's get our man of arms in. And I don't know if this is being mean. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so we got front runner. We need a long range. Who should we take? Ooh. Why don't we take our highwayman? Actually, that's quite good because the highwayman can kind of jump back and forth a little bit. Grape Shot Blast isn't too bad, but I kind of want to... Point blank shot's quite good. Because then if they can do that back and forth, yes, that looks good. Also, then they're going to be really useful for getting those death shots. The death blows. And who else? Let's get our Vestal in there because they are a fantastic healer. And who should we have? What else should we grab? Let's just make sure that yes, it was Bellow. That's what everyone's been spamming. Which, come on, guys, just let me have this. Let's see. Retribution looks good because that includes riposte as well. Let's do that. And yeah, let's put our Plague Doctor in there as well. Yes, 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 yes. Get that Vestal and altar. Bitches love altars. Will I stream on Sunday? I'm planning on it. I'm planning on doing another stream on Sunday. I might do something a little bit different. I know I say that all the time, but I actually have something in mind this time. It's still going to be just lo-fi, like chilled out vibes and all that good stuff. But I'm going to maybe try out something a little bit different in the middle and change things up a bit. Thank you for the posture check, Samuel. I think you all heard my elbows cracking with that. I'm saving the Q&A for when I do my Q&A official video for celebrating now almost at 12.5 thousand subs on YouTube. I'm putting together the announcement video as to the time and date for that, so keep an eye out for that. When I do my chilled out streams on Sundays, you can absolutely feel free to ask me questions and stuff because it's good to kind of keep the conversation going. But if there's something like more technical that you want to ask me, then maybe wait for Stephanie Swan Quills versus Dracula. It has been a long time, my love. At long last, we are reunited. We haven't had the celebration of passing 12k subs yet. It's because it happened. I hit 12k when I was still working on the disappearance of Dr. Sharp, and at the time I just got a little bit distracted. And I was waiting for the right time to do the announcement video for when that would be, and it just kept getting pushed back. So at the moment it's kind of sitting at, okay, when I hit 12.5, then I'll do the announcement. But yeah, we haven't had the official celebration yet. Shit. God damn it. God damn it. Oh, no, my countess is showing. How terrible that would be. Because the thing is with the Countess's voice is that it is kind of my natural range of speaking, but I just add the accent to it. Whereas if I wanted to kind of emulate more of an a la carte sort of voice, then I definitely try and drop the pitch a little bit well to sound a bit more masculine. Also, Daniel, I'm fully aware that my accent is not properly Romanian, and for that I apologize. But this is not good. Why have we taken so much fucking damage? Not a fan of that. Not at all. Okay, why does it work when they hit me? But it doesn't work when I try and hit them. I should try and like make a character that has a really deep voice. I should have maybe tried to do that for Scarlett, my werewolf character. But who knows? I'll maybe think of something that has a really nice deep voice to it. Oh, still waiting to hear that Cartman voice. I can't do Cartman's voice, but I'm not half bad at my Butters impression. I am quite happy with that.
It still requires a little bit of work, but you're putting me on the spot, guys. I don't know. Aw, jeez.
And yes, I can do a French accent as well. I'm trying to flex, like, not flex, but I'm trying to flex like those different accents on occasion, and the best way to do that is just come up with characters that have those different accents.
Some other voices still require a little bit of work.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
My best friend, when he tries to read something on English, he sounds like a Russian. He's from Serbia as well as I. There we go. It's interesting when you try and, if you have a natural speaking voice and then you try to emulate a different accent, and then it just shifts your natural accent into an entirely different thing from what you're expecting. Or it's like you read in another language and then you automatically adopt that certain cadence of speech. But I'm not a fan of how much damage these guys have given. Not a fan at all. Nope, not a fan of that.
Becoming unwound.
Stop that. You can just fuck right off and stop that.
The true test. Hold fast or expire. A dizzying
Okay.
blow to
Okay,
body
okay.
and brain.
Heal you up. Why? I selected it, but why wasn't I able to do a thing? That's weird. Oh, thank you, Daniel, for the hydrate notification. Good, good, good. Got that going. My voice has become a lot lower in English than my native Latvian. and but the phonetics of both languages are so different. The native has more explosives and fricatives. Interesting. I'm always interested like how different accents adopt different inflections of speech. It's just me, or did anyone else fall in love with the Countess? Oh.
The buffoon is flummoxed.
You succumbed to her enchantments. There we go, heal the party. See, I can do that too. Haha. We banished the cannon. Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Teetering on the brink, facing the abyss.
Let's get that patched up.
Unnerved, unbalanced.
Yes, that is something that will keep me awake at night, is the thought of how the fuck does a cannon dodge an attack?
Death waits for the slightest lapse in concentration.
Oh, you're so sweet, Daniel. I have a lot of fun doing the Countess's voice.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Shit. I'm not sure about this one, guys. Yeah. I'm a little bit... I don't think we have the best chance with this one, but who knows? Maybe I can just keep stressing them out until they go insane. And we play the long game. We played the long game. For I do not like the idea of succumbing to Dracula.
Act now.
Come on. Hit me, hit me, hit me.
Mortality
Oh, that.
in a single strike.
Not a fan of that. And just keep stacking on the debuffs. Because, yeah, it greatly impacts how much damage they do. So, even though they can do other things, they won't be able to hit as hard. Ooh, there we go. That's more like it. Oh, just another question. Did you do all the voices in that series? In the Castle of Blue Roses, yes, I did all the female voices in that. And I had a lot of fun doing it. I think the only guest voices I had were Mixed Extremes and Pandastic ASMR and The Right Hand of Doom. even hunters? Well, I imagine the listener kind of filled in those words for the lovely vampire hunter, or mentally filled in the gaps for the vampire hunter. Come on. We might actually win this, guys. This might be like, it's not the most exciting one, but it's a different strategy. I haven't tried doing this strategy before, where it's just a matter of keeping everyone alive and just wearing them down. Hey, it's all good, Daniel. It's all good. I think I've finished my beer at this point. Just had to keep my headset on. Come on, what you gonna do? Another question, would you play in the future with, some videos with that voice? With a voice kind of similar to the Countess? I'd consider it, but I think I'd have to make it that quite distinct that it was a different setting entirely and a different character entirely. Just to kind of help differentiate, just in case you were listening to it for the first time and you've already listened to Castle Blue Roses and you're like, oh, it's the Countess, like, just have to make that clear that it would be a different character. Oh, thank you, Daniel, for the posture check.
Yeah.
Yep, everyone's gonna go crazy now. Come on.
Fear and frailty finally claim their due.
Yep.
Self-preservation is powerful.
Perhaps something around the same cadence but a different accent. Potentially. I'm always up for playing more like sly, seductive characters. But I'd have to like try and think of a good character that the voice would fit. But definitely there will be more slithering characters in the future. Slithering and sly and mysterious. And in retrospect, probably the Plague Grenade would have been better for that. Ooh, a tiefling character. That's not a bad idea, actually. Maybe not yet. I still have a couple of ideas for some other characters that I want to play, but I'll definitely consider it. Potentially. Maybe.
Quickly the tide turns.
Who knows? This might actually turn out going for that achievement, like killing people with stress in this arena. Okay. So apparently people have a weakness for tieflings and succubi, huh? All I'll say is duly noted.
The reveling throne demands its portion.
Oh, Daniel, tieflings are a race in Dungeons & Dragons where they're kind of demon-like humanoids. They have variations of different horns, colourful skin tones, sometimes they have hooves and tails. They're kind of like devilish-like creatures, but they're really fun races to play. And they make really good bards and warlocks. Oh my god, they surrendered!
A cacophony of
Hell yes!
delight. Praise well earned.
Victory from surrender. I don't know whether they were just so done with my shit that they gave up, but I call that a victory.
Trophies are yours to claim.
Yay! Hee 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 hee. Yes, yes, yes. I call that a victory. But, what's the time now? Oh, it is almost 11 o'clock at night where I am, so I think I'm going to call it a night there. But yes, we went for a slightly longer stream tonight. I'm going to be trying to do more of these in the future, where it's closer to maybe 3 hours, as opposed to what I used to do with them being like 2.5. So I'm going to be aiming to do longer streams in the future, because I want to keep hanging out with you guys as much as possible. So I hope you all had a wonderful, wonderful time tonight. And yeah, I know things are a little bit crazy out there, but I do encourage all of you to be as proactive as you can be. I understand this is maybe causing a lot of anxiety for a lot of people, and I sincerely hope that all of your loved ones are safe and well. And yes, thank you all so much for joining me tonight for your moment of calm, quiet retreat from the world. And I hope to see you on Sunday night as we do another late night at the Blue Rose Respite. One last hydrate check from Daniel. Yes, yes, yes. So thank you all so much for joining me tonight. If you like what you've seen so far, I've been hanging out in the background and you want to stick around, then please consider hitting the follow button. I would love to have you back with us. And be sure to check out the links below and around on this page somewhere for my YouTube channel and my Twitter as well. Highly encourage you to follow me there for spur of the moment updates and all that good stuff. And I cannot wait to see you again when the doors of the Blue Rose Respite open once again. Thank you so much for the encouragement, for the checks, the posture checks, the hydration checks. It's really appreciated. And Valtharis! Oh, dude, thank you so much for the 3,000 bits! Thank you! Much appreciated. And also a big thank you to Hayden Parke, who donated bits at the start of the stream as well. So thank you so much for joining me tonight, guys, and I hope all of you have a wonderful, wonderful weekend. And as always, take care of yourselves, take care of each other, and as always, stay wicked and wonderful. Good night, guys.